Hello and welcome to Bakerstreet.coasters. So today's big question is, will this UK roller coaster return for 2024-2025? Hopefully this year, fingers crossed, probably won't be. Now, the one I'm on about is Scorpion Express. So there's been some roller coasters we have seen that's just left the park completely, like I don't know. You've seen some roller coasters get rethemed, such as Nemesis Reborn. And then you've just seen some roller coasters which have been sitting on the track and just staying there, and it's stayed there, and all we've seen is that all we've watched it is just stay there. Now this is Scorpion Express. Now Chessington really do have a huge variety of different roller coasters, from Rattlesnake to Mandrill Mayhem to the Vampire, which is a very big family favourite, and especially for like very old people when it opened everything. But there is one roller coaster which just lays dormant, and that is Scorpion Express. And I actually don't get why it's been closed. Even on their website, they don't even know why. It just says closed until further notice. Now, not quite sure why that is. Not quite sure. Joanne said no. I'm not sure why that is. I'm not quite sure what's wrong with it. All we've seen happen to it is get the car off the track, then the track car has been put back on, and that's it. That's literally all it is. And I think that's just, really teasing us in a way, or is it like, oh, we're just not opening this ride? Might as well demolish it at this point. I mean, they've pretty much demolished it on that app, because if you go on that app, you look at where Scorpion Express used to be, it's now a bunch of forestry. It's just a bunch of trees, and it's really concerning. Now, another thing which I don't like is the fact that they've blocked off Scorpion Express from where the entrance is, but you can literally go down there in the park itself, and I don't think that's very cool, because firstly you're taking people down a path which has nothing open, Scorpion Valley, and secondly, why do that to people? I'm not quite sure. They should really block off that path until further notice, until the ride's back open, because really there's nothing down that area, and it's just like making people more confused, especially when you have it advertised everywhere going, oh, Scorpion Express is this way on the signs. There are some signs. I know they've took down others, but it's a bit misleading, because it's like, but then on their map, it's like, it's not there, so people are like, what's Scorpion Express? And I have told people before what it is and why. Well, I haven't told them why it's not open, but I've just told them it's not open. How do I reply to someone? How am I meant to know? Yes, they should. Yes, it is very misleading, especially when you've got your first-time person going to the park and they look at the map thing and go, oh, okay, it's not there. But then you look at the signs and you look, oh, that's like saying Birmingham is this way and then taking down the sign because Birmingham got renewed. So, yes, Scorpion Express is a huge hit in the park, but when it's closed, it's not so impactful. It's literally there, staying there, and I wouldn't like to see a stalling train. Firstly, when does it get its winter maintenance? When does it get any maintenance? I'm not sure. And thirdly, the park is just very rammed without the ride capacity it preaches. Now, the ride is a 2-lap special, meaning you get to go around it twice, because it's quite small, it's quite compact in a small area. And it was built by John Wardley, the same person who built the one at Alton Towers. Unfortunately, they're both runaway mine trains, but they're both not the same coaster type. One is a Mack Rides, and the other, I have no clue. But the Chessington one is the Mack Rides. For Joanne, my birthday talk yet. Okay. So, yes, Blackpool Pleasure Beach, of course. Now, that is something that's like I said, it is hugely concerning in the fact that we've had no information whatsoever. Their website has no information, roller coaster database has no information, and if you don't know what I'm on about, then this is Scorpion Express, because not many of you know what I'm on about. I haven't rode this ride for years, I can't lie, because firstly it's been closed, and secondly, like, why? Just why? Now, it was called the Runaway Train in 1987 to 2012, and then it got renamed to Scorpion Express. Now, in 2022, it did get damaged by a fire. Now, this may also bring up the fact why it's closed, because the fire, and it's impactful, it means it must have affected some sort of, it must have impacted something huge or something like that. And I really hope that doesn't happen with the Wicker Man too, because the Wicker Man's like a sort of fire thing. But really, they should have resolved that problem by now in 2022, but now in 2024, and there's no information, and it's really misleading, because like I said, go to the park and you've got signs. You're just really confusing the visitors itself. Eva, Thomas, what's your least favourite ride in Thorpe Park? Nemesis Inferno. I do not like Nemesis. Message me when you do to talk to him, please. Yes, I'll message you. Yeah. I don't like Nemesis Inferno. It is really a headbanger. I hate it so much. Anyways, going back to Scorpion Express. Babe, Thomas, how did you get into theme parks and stuff? It's because I used to go there all the time, and then theme parks became a huge thing for me because I can make something of it, because I always go. Anyways, back to Scorpion Express. Now, even though it's had that rustic little look, I kind of like the look of Scorpion Express. I also love how it's got the animatronic in the middle where it used to sting at you. The theming in the queue is amazing, but it's just better if it was open, if you know what I mean. It would decrease the ride capacities on each other roller coaster, because at the moment Mandrill Mayhem is just heaving because I've got whoever invented a one car roller coaster in a huge theme park. I get it was a good idea, good concept. It's very unique in the area, first of its kind in Chessington with its inversion, but you just know. And that's why we need something like Runaway Mine Train to come back, because firstly it eases up some of the capacity, has some really good theming, it opens up more areas of the park, opens up for more investment, and you just get people in, because you think, Scorpion Express, I know what that ride is, because it's one of the oldest rides in the park, compared to others, like other flat rides. Vampire is the oldest, and I think you've got Runaway Mine Train, which is older. Now, what's the best theme park? The best theme park has to be Alton Towers for price. Blackpool Pleasure Beach, just no. Thorpe Park's okay, but not for families. Legoland is okay for families, but hasn't got that thrill aspect as well. You've got Chessington, which is thrill, but it's not you haven't got a mix of everything. I have to say, Alton Towers is definitely the way forward. And then the other excessive parks, I guess Flamingo Land, but I've never been to Flamingo Land, so I'm not quite sure. Thomas, when you're older, do you think you'll still like theme parks and stuff? I've liked theme parks for at least 8 years, so yeah, I'm pretty sure. And I can make something of it. I've got all the gear for it, and I just can't go off theme parks. It's something I want to do in the future, and yeah, it's very beneficial in my life too. Thomas, what's your least favourite ride at... I've already said that, and then this is Inferno. Anyways, yes, I am... Thomas... Sorry, I keep reading the same messages. No, I keep thinking there's different ones. So yeah, like I said, it could be something to do with the fire with Scorpion Express and why it's closed, but again, it could have resolved it. They haven't resolved it. It's really concerning. And it is what it is. Anyways, I'm going to go now. Please remember to subscribe. Smile always. I've probably repeated myself like 18 million times, but we roll with it. Bye, guys.